Alrighty, let's get into the adventure here. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Or Arceus, for those of you that are fancy. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. Alright, I'm gonna model after myself, just be a little boring and vanilla here. Nicholas, alright. Yep, that's my name. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Nicholas. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Alright. Just talk to Arceus. Let's do it. Let's start this. So my first playthrough on this, I chose Cyndaquil for my starter. I had to go with my favorite starter type of all of them. I know Charizard's probably, the go-to favorite starter type for most people, but Typhlosion's mine. My all-time favorite starter is going to be Squirtle. Blastoise, he's just, old school, the best. So Typhlosion was my, second favorite, so when they announced the starters for this game, I was absolutely stoked that he was a choice. I knew it basically as soon as they mentioned that he was who I was going to pick. So that was on my first run through. So on this playthrough I'm going through with you guys, I do have another one in mind. We'll see when we get there. But I have one there, and then I kind of have other Pokemon I want to use around it too. This party I want to use is going to be a lot of the new Hisui region forms. Just gotta think it'll be exciting to use that, I might as well dive in and use the brand new forms that they're giving us. I think it'd be pretty sweet. Plus, some of them are pretty cool. So, we'll see as we get into it and play. And I'll be swapping in and out, honestly. I see how the experience system kind of plays out in this, and it kind of lends itself to a more expanded party than 6. So, wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Are you alive, my boy? You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Who are you? I clicked that way too fast. I'd like to ask you the same. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand? Come now. Who in the world does that? This guy's got a point. A little weird. I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I really don't know, dude. I just fell out of the sky. I don't know. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? Again, I don't know, falling out of the sky just randomly, you're not really prepared for that type of thing. So you don't know anyone around here. You don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Honestly, somehow I guess, yeah. I will figure out a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. We'll figure out what we gotta do to stay alive here. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course, that's the one thing I do know, actually. That's the one question you asked that I can answer. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh, yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Nicholas. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Lavington. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here. And then they take off on the professor. Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? Terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. I guess we could help this dude. Wait, you three wait? Yeah, I guess we could help this dude. He did offer, oh, you know what? I gotta change this real quick. I forget that it has this all weird and funky. It doesn't have it in normal. It has it as, you know, not inverted, which is some weird bullshit people play with. Inverted's the way to go. So, alright. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, I guess we could help this dude. I mean, he did offer up a place to stay, some food, some arrangements, and we did just follow this guy, so we'll help him out here. We got our ARC phone. It's beeping. Also, I think this game is absolutely beautiful, especially for a Pokemon game. Sigh, alas, yet another miss. Ah, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs away, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now, that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. I can't even read. Rowlet's kind of cool. I like that one a lot. I didn't play that generation of Pokemon, but I like that design. I thought it was pretty sweet. And then I know it evolved into, I think it went from grass flying to a grass ghost, which was pretty sweet. That was kind of cool. I do like ghost types, so it's kind of sweet. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Again, my favorite fire starter of all of them. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using a shell-like object on its belly. Another one that I did not play that generation of Pokemon. I dropped out for a little bit, so that was another one I missed out on. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. Simple enough. We got 50. I wish we could keep that 50. It'd be real nice. Real nice. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon, and why the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. It's quite simple, friend. Quick pop, popcorn popper. Alright, let's go catch these Pokemon. Let's get the Cyndaquil first. Boom, got it. Boom, got it. Oh, wonderful, you've caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this, Nicholas. Jolly useful skills to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Like I said, dude, that's the one thing I knew from getting knocked out of the sky. Alright, let's go get this Oshawott. Boom. Throw the Pokemon right at its face. I can hardly believe it, Nicholas. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach a Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Which I will say is kind of cool, because you're in the past here, and it's kind of cool to see the dynamic of humans not really knowing much about Pokemon, and kind of being somewhat afraid of them. Because, I mean, if you think about it, if this was real life, you would be too. These creatures that have these powers to do things, like... So, I kind of like that dynamic in this game that they have. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Old boy. I missed. Totally whiffed. Got him. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village, almost as though they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Nicholas, I was taken aback by how we use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you've appeared here and now. Yep, it's the ARC phone. What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a pokedex. Yes, a proper pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. Excuse me. There we go, excuse me. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for it. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say, boy? Oh, I just put those 2 sentences together. Whatever. So I don't like the response here, because it's like, you haven't convinced me, but I see your point and your logic. That's just a weak response there for a second one, so I guess we'll go with you've convinced me. Whatever. Then whoever, and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokedex to complete. Here we go. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings, and find you some proper clothes, and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. Alright, let's head back to the village. Let's get my shiz. My shizit. Ooh, mysterious Mount Coronet. Ooh. Alright. Thank you for your tireless work for keeping us safe, my good guardsman. I really don't know how to read. I'm sitting here trying to read this, and I'm realizing how much I don't know how to read. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Oh, let's resituate here. Jubilife Village, pretty sweet. I was really excited for this game. This whole open world RPG style for Pokemon, like, I was so excited for this, and I feel like they delivered in every way with this game. And it's like, it's tough. I'm sure it'll be interesting to see how they do it, but it's tough to see them go back, or how they can go back to their former, like, template of these games, because this new style is just so good. So I'm interested to see how they'll work that. This way, if you please. Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. Unless Legends becomes like its own series, like Pokemon Legends, whatever. If they do like maybe a Johto or a Kanto or just something like that would be pretty sweet. But at least I would like to see them keep the style, because I think the style is just so solid for a Pokemon game. This is like legitimately when I got my blue version and my Game Boy Color. When I was, I don't remember how old I was so little. When I got that and started playing Pokemon, the feeling, like, is almost replicated here. This is almost what I wish we would have had back in the day then, had technology been as good as it is now. And it's nice to see. I'm glad I'm here to see it and play, because it's been a fun, amazing experience, really. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Phone's ringing. Beep, 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 beep. Map and markers. Alright. Let's go to the wallflower. This old dude with a green mustache. What a weirdo. Well, now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Says the dude with a green mustache. Fucking wiping his boogers and shit. Look at that fucking strap he's got going on. The wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Move along. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you're attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you've met Professor Levinton. He's a scholar from a faraway place. These Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. Makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago and had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. I would imagine she got paralyzed from that Thundershock. That's why she was bedridden. So. But everything will be quite alright now. Nicholas here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silene? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Or Selene, I don't know. I'm going with Silene, so. Professor Levinton has told me how you helped him secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control, and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep, but we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. I like this lady. Or man. Not sure. But I like him. I like him a lot. Well, no matter. The rest of us share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Alright, Professor Levinton. Let's go eat some potato mochi soup. Let's do it. Wonderful stuff. Delicious. Professor Levinton, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky. The one people call the space-time rift. Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now. I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass and forest, by water, or wherever they like. Our job as a Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Nicholas will come in. Me alone. He just cuts this girl out who's been helping with the Survey Corps. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy Team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We have a hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough just to do that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, Nicholas, and think. If you make it into the Galaxy Team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fall out of the sky. Ha 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 ha. Funny, funny, funny. Joke, joke, joke. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that Nicholas has a trial to pass to join the survey court, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Nicholas's skills. He's something of a scientist. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Nicholas, was it? For tonight at least, we'll provide you with a place to sleep. You may use your quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Whew. They don't play no bullshit here. They don't play no bullshit. Captain Cynical somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turn in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we're sleeping here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling from one day. And with that, I bid you both good night. Alright, good night. Let's do this. Let's get a good night's sleep. A rift in the sky. People falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Alright. Sorry, I just had to text real quick. Getting bothered in the middle of this. Alright. Let's go to sleepers. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're supposed to look at this. Tell you how to save. Or whatever. Survey tips. Blah, blah, blah. Yup. Alright, let's rest. Yes. Rest until the morning. Let's get this shit going. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. The little barrels just sitting there. That can't be good. The next day. Good morning, Nicholas. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? God, that was like a tongue twister. I don't know what I'm doing here reading. Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Yep, let's go do it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn off the autosave for the moment. I don't really want it on right now. We'll worry about that later. I won't need it. So, alright. What lovely weather we've got. Hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Well, that's nice of her. Maybe Akari's not so bad. We'll find out, I guess, as we go through the story, but right now she seems pretty alright. The Survey Corps offices are here on the first floor. Oh, we got somebody telling a story in the other room very loudly. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. Sent on my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield. But the Medical Corps will put you to rights. That man's with the Security Corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Cynical, Nicholas is here. You may enter. Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Fashionable. So fashionable. That satchel doesn't exactly match mode address. Akari. I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Cool. Let's start this up. Missions requests. Got it. Pardon, Nicholas. Come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Laventon? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Nicholas absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Boom! We're getting our first starter. Go on, Nicholas. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Alright, so we get to pick our first starter. So, like I said, I went with Cyndaquil my first run-through. I really like the Rowlet design and everything, but for this one and the party I want to kind of come up with here, the party I'm going to use Oshawott. That's going to be my starter. And I mean, honestly, either or between him and Rowlet, like I said, I never played those generations, so it would have still been basically new to me, either or with one of those two. Not that it didn't feel new with Cyndaquil, but it's just like, you know, being in the Oshawott and Rowlet, I've never used them before, it's like almost brand new. So it'll be a fun playthrough. And then I seen too, Oshawott's last form, Samurai, gets the water/dark typing, which is pretty nice, which I did use to kind of come up with this party. So that way I wanted to cover a lot of bases here. And like I said too, I want to use a lot of Hisui region forms in this one, because I think it's just cool. I want to use the new stuff that they're giving us. Might as well. Just kind of getting through this dialogue. By the by, what species has Captain Starling charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. Solid, give me 20. Oh, it's terrible that he took back those 40-something that he had earlier that he gave us. Alright, let's go clear this trial already. You have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit headquarters, blah, blah. We've seen the gate already. We know. We've seen the gate when we were heading towards our house. Or our quarters. Just want to get this whole, like, it's kind of like, it feels like a kind of tutorial type thing going on. I just want to get it over with and get into the rest of the game, the rest of the adventure. Oh, and this guy. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. You fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've got Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success, so what do you say? How about you and I see our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Let's do it! Get my blood pumping before we do this. Let's do it. Let's do it! This guy's about to get destroyed, though. What does he send out? Is it Togepi? We're just gonna tackle his ass over and over. Done. Easy enough? Alright, Volo. Level 6, new move. It's always good to have fun. Or, I don't even know. I just don't know how to read. I should just give up on reading because it's not working out. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. I think maybe I'm just trying to fucking speed read, and that's the problem. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potion and thanks. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out of battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. Stinky businessman. Dirty, dirty businessman. Dirty, dirty. It's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of this goddamn village. Let's get going to the Fieldlands. Start catching some shit. Let's get this story going. Boom. Alright. It's our base camp. Yeah, we gotta catch up. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. This should be an easy trial. Oh, the professor showed up. Captain Silene got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's our unsparing captain. But what help exactly can you offer out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Nicholas's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. Ah, so the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me, then. Ha, watch your mouth, bitch. That's what you think. I got this shit, okay? I got this. Aspiration Hill. All three of the Pokemon species we gotta catch live here. There's the Bidoof. Should be a simple enough catch. Yeah, I don't need your advice. Mellow disposition. Tends not to run from people. Yeah, it's kind of doofy. Bidoof. Alright. Either way. Alright. We're just going to keep running. Just keep the shit going. Alright. I believe Starly's going to be next. Skittish. Yeah, Starly's run pretty easy. Crouch in that grass. I like it too that it's just, yeah, it's, I've seen a lot of people talking about it on the internet, but it is funny. It's completely opposite of what the Pokemon games used to be. The Pokemon hiding in grass, and now you're the person, you're the one hiding in the grass catching them. It's pretty funny. What a turn of events. One more to go. Let's get this Shinx. Let's get this shit going. Have an item at the ready, but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but want to throw an item? Press X. The captain's a real expert on these things. Oh yeah, she's going to show me how to shake down trees and stuff like that. Boom. I like that too a lot. You use that, you do that, and you get experience from it. It helps add a lot nicely to the whole new experience system. I should say whole new, because obviously they kept the experience share from past games, which honestly, as a as a Pokemon player, yeah, I can already tell it's an aggressive disposition. I just could. But as a Pokemon player, I didn't like the experience share when it first came out. I'm like, look, dude, I used to have to grind. I would grind every one of my Pokemon up to these levels that they had to be at to go fight the Elite Four. But now that I'm a little bit older, I've done my grinding. I really kind of enjoy the experience share. It's actually really nice. And like I mentioned earlier, it kind of lends itself to having a bigger pool of Pokemon than just 6. You can kind of swap out more, which is kind of cool. Because there's so many more I like than just 6. And sometimes choosing your 6 is really tough. It's a really tough decision. Especially when you're trying to incorporate covering all typings to at least hit them. And then you still want to use certain types of Pokemon because they're just your favorites. So I like that. I've grown to really enjoy the experience share. Alright, let's kick the shit out of this Shinx. And then I like that you could sit here. Yeah, we're gonna Aqua Jet his ass. I think the first time I played this, I accidentally killed the Shinx. Throw a Pokeball. But I like, too, I was gonna say, is I like the... I mean, there's not really necessarily a full-on reason for it, unless you're in the way. But that you could run around during a battle. I like you just move your train around. I thought it was kind of just a neat little thing they put in. Of course I do that without a hint of fear. That's what I do. Oh, we're going to compile this Pokedex, no problem. This is wonderful. Wunderbar. I said that you passed the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Nicholas. You're taking your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Nope. Just block that shit. No photos. With skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we'd best report back to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? Yeah, let's get back to it. Let's talk to her. Till I pass my trial. We're good to go. I'll keep my quotas and get me my food. Keep this Oshawott, which would be pretty sweet. In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You could bring up to 6 with you into the field in theory. Though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. I bet Captain Silene be very pleased. I would imagine she'd be pleased. Let's go talk to him. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. No. No, you won't. I told you I was going to pass the trial, but even as Birtles, you guys were trying to scare me. We're still going to do it. Congratulations. I can keep my satchel. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Finally, I can change my clothes. Get out of this. I will agree with them that this, whatever this getup is this kid's wearing is, yeah, definitely not. It's just not good. It's weird. Oh, did I actually read the stupid thing over there? How the hell did that happen? Just trying to change my outfit here. Yes. Finish changing. Wow. Really? I tried to go through that so fast. I honestly assumed that it would put the sandals on with the uniform. So stupid. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Alright, we're done. I really thought I would have put those on when I changed into the uniform, you know, because it would go with the uniform. But whatever. She did have a tailor just for me. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Got a hat. Ooh, ooh, how fashionable. Raspberry beret. Now, present yourself to the commander. Alright, let's go see Commander Kamado. Kamado. See what this fool wants. I've been waiting for you. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Nicholas. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. We're gonna try and throw him. Yeah. And he threw me. Didn't happen. Didn't work. My sumo needs work. But he says I got a lot of potential. So, what that means with the sumo, I don't know, but we'll find out. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokedex. But I warn you, Nicholas, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Oh, I didn't click the button. Whoopsies. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this. You begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Girlfriend. Working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer to that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. Got the recipe for crafting Pokeballs. $3,000. Spending spree. Akari's going to show me how to craft. Making our items with two hands. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the craftworks. Alright, let's do it. Just want to finish this, almost like extended tutorial type deal I got going on. Get this stuff done with. Start on our adventure. Oh, it's Anth, the local clothier. Everyday kimono, everyday trousers. I will definitely peruse the humble shops of this village. I shop local, so. Let's go to the craftworks. Talk to Akari. We use the workbench. Alright. Yep. Just make 3. Go back to an even 20. That's all we need for the moment anyways. Now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first stepping up to the workbench, my boy. You'll recall, of course, the Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them, which is interesting to me. So, until this game, I always thought that the Pokemon shrunk down because you threw the Pokeball at them, and I thought the Pokeball was that mechanism itself, shrinking them down. And maybe that's the case in the future with the present day Pokemon games we play. I don't know. But it's interesting that in this one, they point out that it's actually the Pokemon that has the power itself to shrink down, and they take advantage of that with the Pokeball. I thought that was extremely interesting. I don't know. It's just some weird, random, just nerd stuff that probably, I mean, even probably nerds for Pokemon don't even care about. But still, I thought that was interesting that they had pointed that out in here. That it's actually the Pokemon's ability to shrink down itself. Interesting. Got to join them at the Fieldlands camp. Fieldlands camp whenever we're good to go. Goody. Oh, sure, I'll take care of a request for you. I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post. But I'll be here at the headquarters if you want to talk about it. This is Beauregard. Talk to Beauregard. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Laventon. He told me that after Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. Boom, evolution. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. Request 1, getting Beauregard a Wurmple. Yup, headed outside the village. Let's finish this up. We'll talk to him about the research tasks. Pretty much get set up for the rest of the adventure, and we'll call it an episode here. So not don't think too much longer here, really. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help carrying out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference any time. Alright. Cool. I really enjoyed how interactive the Pokedex is in this game. Really, really enjoyed that. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species. Carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. One last piece of advice, Nicholas. If you see a wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it. Come again. Here, watch closely and remember to do what I do. Hup. Boom. Stun action rolls. Save lives. Oh, she got thunder shocked by Shinx. Yeah, probably paralyzed the shit out of her. She couldn't move. Survey Corps to come rescue her. Security Corps, sorry. Security Corps. Alright. I think that's Alright, let's just see what Akari says, and then we'll be done here. We'll finish up with what Akari's got going on for us. We'll call it an episode, and then oh yeah, this is just focusing on Pokemon. I did that already when I was catching the first one. Okay, cool. Yeah, we know about the research tasks. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the Captain Switching Wisdom. Press X. Nope. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, let's just finish talking to Akari. I really thought that was it. I feel like she's wasting my time now. Like, I'm done with you. We're done. ZL down. Cool. Yeah. So I can lock on. Open up my Pokedex. Just trying to get on with the rest of the game. Finish this last little bit and then that's it. For reals, that's it. Done talking to this woman. Trying to get on with my adventure. Weasel. Weasel. Need to battle to catch it. Weasel's kind of a cool Pokemon. The dangers of taking damage. Alright. Oh, she wants me to do some research tasks for it. Alright, so we're just going to call it here then. We're going to call it here. And then we'll pick up with this next episode. So, I mean, this is pretty much it. This is like the gist of it, really. This, yeah, kind of finishes for the research tasks. And then we get on with the adventure after this. So, we're just going to call it here. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, so there we go. Then we have our first episode. We went through, kind of what I call the extended tutorial, kind of going through, setting up the research task here at the end, especially kind of so you get an idea of what you're doing with the Pokedex. So yeah, next episode we'll finish up this a little bit and we'll get into the next part of the Hisui adventure. So definitely tune in for that. I did say at the beginning and I should have, but don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, all the good things we need for you to do for our podcast. So make sure you guys tune in for next episode. Take it easy.